silence never survives long in a world that already ended once. The streets of New York may be split by roots and shadow, towers bent under vines and time, but beneath the stillness, the city is awake. Listening. Waiting. And you're watching DriftEcho, where every return hits harder than the collapse that came before it. Because the update on I Am Legend 2 didn't arrive like news. It detonated. After years of false starts, discarded scripts, and a franchise trapped between endings, the legend isn't being resurrected, it's being continued. And not from the version history tried to bury. Will Smith is back as Dr. Robert Neville, but not the fallen martyr from the theatrical cut. This story moves forward from the alternate ending, the one fans never let die. Neville lived. And living changed him. He's no longer the last hope of humanity. He's a variable. A man who survived long enough to realize the world didn't need saving, it needed understanding. And he failed at that. Because while Neville hid, the infected didn't stagnate. They adapted. Leaks now paint a terrifying picture: organized movement patterns burned into concrete, territory lines marked across districts, structures used not as ruins but as strategy points. This isn't instinctual survival anymore. It's planning. Communication. Hierarchy. Purpose. These aren't Darkseekers. They're a civilization in motion. Then enters Michael B. Jordan, not as a side character, but as a philosophical counterweight. A survivor born after the fall. Raised on half-truths and warnings about the scientist who nearly wiped out the future. To him, Neville isn't a legend. He's a mistake that learned too late. Their conflict drives the spine of the film. One man clinging to what humanity was. Another protecting what it's becoming, even if it no longer looks human. And then there's the most staggering reveal. A hybrid enclave. Leaked concept art shows a fragile neutral zone where humans and evolved infected coexist under an uneasy truce. Streets lit by bioluminescent growth. Skyscrapers fused with living root systems. Shelters grown, not built. Architecture shaped by survival instead of control. It's not utopia. It's tension held together by fear. Because when every side believes they are the rightful future, peace isn't stability. It's a timer. This sequel isn't chasing a cure. It's rejecting the idea of one. No clean villains. No simple salvation. Just one brutal question echoing through a rebuilt world. Is humanity something you preserve? Or something you redefine? Insiders say the scope goes global. Cities lost beneath green oceans. Forgotten labs half consumed by the earth. Mutations emerging where no one has looked since the collapse. Neville survived. But survival was only the beginning. Drop your theories, the sharpest ones will surface when the next wave of footage hits. You're watching DriftEcho. Where legends rise, worlds evolve, and the end is never the end.